So, hi. Okay, ladies. So, the topic of today is taking care of your man, catering to your man. Well, somebody asked me what is a good suggestion to do for catering to your man night, like to take care of your boo. Well, this is what I did. So one day I was just like, I called him at the office and I was like, hey, when you finish up, can you come straight home? Because I want to, tonight is your night. Like, I want to do something very special for you. And he was like, really? And I was like, yeah. And so I planned the whole evening out. So when he got there, I had a glass of wine waiting for him. And I just kind of like, I gave him the prelude of the night, like what we were going to plan, what the plans were and what we were going to do that night and stuff. And so I took him to, okay, this is Tamar's new album. I'm obsessed with her new CD. It's just so dope. But I'm going to turn it down because it's a little loud. Thank you, Tay Tay. Thank you, Tamar. That's my girl. Okay, so, yeah, so I was just like, yeah, I took him to a very nice restaurant, like the type of restaurant you would want your man to take you to. That's the type of restaurant you want to take him to. You want to take him to a really nice restaurant, and and then like the whole night while we were having dinner, I was just totally flirting with him, just overly flirting, just like you know, um, rubbing my feet against his leg and, touching his hand and stuff like that and feeding him food and everything like that. And he was just like, wow, and stuff. And then, so after dinner, um, I told him, I said, let's leave the car park and let's just walk for a little bit. Let's just take a little stroll. So we did that. So we walked around a little bit, and then I bought him some flowers because there was like this flower guy on the street. So I bought him some flowers and stuff, and we walked and talked, and I did a lot of listening, and I was just laughing at his jokes, and I kept telling him, I was like, I forget how funny you are. Oh my God, you're so funny. And then I just, was doing a lot of listening, and we talked, and he was talking about what's happening at work and, how's everything going at the office and some things he wanted to do. And like I said before, I just did a lot of listening and laughing at his jokes and talking. We talked about old times and when we first met and things like that. And then so afterwards, we went back home, and I told him I wanted to give him a bubble bath. I was like, I think tonight I definitely want to do bubble bath, and he was like, all right, that's cool. So so while he was changing his clothes, while he was getting out of his clothes or whatever, I was in the bathroom, and then I like turned the lights off and put candles. I had fruit and cheese and wine and soft music and stuff. And so when he came in the bathroom or whatever, I was just telling him, I said, I just need you to unrobe and get in the bathtub. That's your only job tonight. Tonight, your job is to relax and enjoy it. So he's like, yeah, I can do that. And so he got in the bathtub or whatever. And I like, bathe him. And I had loofahs and stuff. And I like bathe him and, scrubbed his back and washed his head. And while I was doing that, I was just telling him how appreciative I was of him being my man and how he takes such good care of me and how he's just so, just such a great guy, and I'm just so blessed and fortunate to have him in my life, and I couldn't do this without him, and I don't want to do this without him, and like he's just like the best. He's so smart and so brilliant, and I love him for his mind, and I love him for just being my hero and just stuff like that. He was eating it up. So I was like doting on him like the entire night. And he was just like, this is awesome, man. This is super dope. Like, I love this. And and I told him, I said, well, this is C. I said, but D is waiting for you in the bedroom. And so when he got out of the bathtub, I like dried him off and stuff like that. And I took the fruit and I put it in the bedroom, and and lit the candles in the bedroom and stuff. And so I had soft music on, and I said, I just need you to lay down and relax. And so when he laid down, I like oiled him and lotioned him down, like lotioned his whole body and oiled his whole body down. And then I was just like, you know, I was singing to him and rubbing his head and just singing to him and, you know, just pampering him all night. And then of course, you know, it came that time. And so I completely told him, this is not about me. This is all about you. I want to make sure you have whatever you want or get whatever you want. And I want to make this so special to you. So if there's anything you need me to do or want me to do, I want to do it. I'm at your beck and call. You let me know and it's done. If you have a wish, it's my command. And so he, you know, he loved it. Like he loved it. He's like, nobody's ever did anything like that for me before. Thank you so much. The next day, he went to, well, first of all, he went to bed with a huge smile on his face. Just let me tell you that. Like he went to sleep with a smile on his face. He woke up the next morning smiling, singing, whistling, and everything. Like it was so worth it. And then he just called me the next day and he was like, man, just thank you so much, man. I got a smile on my face. I can't even stop smiling. He was like, man, that's what I'm talking about. You're such a wonderful woman. He was like, man, I love that. And I told him, I was like, I don't have a problem catering to my man. Whatever you need, I'm here for you, because whatever I need, you're there for me and you let me know that. And I appreciate that. That's why I don't have a problem doing whatever I need to do for you. And so, and periodically I do it, you know, from time to time. I like surprise him and call him in the middle of the week and just say, um, you know, let's have another ABCD night. And he just starts to smile through the phone. You can hear him. He's just smiling through the phone and stuff. And he appreciated it. And I love doing it because, you know, a good man is hard to find, and a good man needs to be appreciated just like a good woman needs to be appreciated, and let them know that I don't take you for granted. I love you and I thank you for being that type of man. Like you want him to know you see his efforts, you see, you know, his genuine, and you don't mind catering to him, you know. And if he deserves it, ladies, I feel like you should do it, because it's you know, men can be dicks sometimes. So if you find a man that's not and that treats you well, then you should definitely, absolutely make sure he knows how much you appreciate it. And so I suggest that you ladies, when you can, is to go ahead and, you know, spoil your boo. Let your boo know, baby, it's all about you. And I'm going to cater to you, do what I need to do. And I know what you like. And tonight, I'm going to make sure you get it. So that's my suggestion. And thanks for listening. And bye for now.